I really dislike the fact that anime husbandos don't receive as much appreciation as anime waifus in our community. I mean, some of these husbandos are literally so breathtaking that they almost manage to make me blush. And yes, before you ask, I am a straight male. Or am I? So as I was saying, we need to show more appreciation for these handsome husbandos. And that's what I'm here for today. So this is my list of the top 10 best husbandos in the world of anime that will make you fall completely in love with them. 10. Roy Mustang, Full Metal Alchemist. A clean-shaven young man with beautiful black hair and dark eyes, Roy Mustang is a definite catch for anyone who is interested. Being a state alchemist and an officer in the Amestrian state military, Roy is a true hero who is always ready to sacrifice anything for the innocent people. This flame-based alchemist can burn all of his enemies to a crisp, and he is one of the best fighters in the entire series. While he seems to be a self-absorbed officer and womanizer from afar, Roy has a very in-depth and likable personality. This man likes to hide his real personality in order to seem unapproachable. We really got to see just how much Roy truly cares about his friends after the, spoiler alert, death of Mace Hughes.
いいえ、雨なんて。
いや、雨だよ。
9. Kakashi Hatake, Naruto. Ah, yes. The character who hid his face throughout the entire run of Naruto and still managed to captivate all of us with his manly charm. And when he finally showed his face, I don't know about you, but my heart completely melted. His personality is extremely well built and enchanting, and to top it all off, Kakashi is the perfect sensei that Team 7 could have ever asked for. He's caring, strong, and handsome. So it would have definitely been a crime if I didn't include him in my list. Another thing I'd like to mention is the fact that Kakashi is a very well-written character. His tragic backstory will get you emotionally attached to him before you know it. 8.
可愛いからって触りすぎ。大丈夫か？
He's the stalker that all of us wish we secretly had. Takumi is the perfect boy who is basically the best at everything he does. From afar, this boy just looks like your average shoujo protagonist whose personality just revolves around looking good. However, this man is totally different compared to every other shoujo protagonist. Takumi Usui openly admits to the fact that he is in love with Misaki, and he keeps on trying to win her over throughout the run of the entire show. Takumi always watches over Misaki and protects her from all kinds of harm. His well-built personality and captivating looks make Takumi a very important part of my list. I'm glad that this wholesome boy ends up marrying the love of his life in the end. 7. This guy right here is the Prince Charming of the world of anime. Everything about Howl just screams perfection. He is a very handsome and generous man who is also a bit of an attention seeker from time to time. Howl doesn't really believe in having a natural look as he dyes his hair different colors throughout the series. Of course, the black-haired Howl with his marble-like green eyes is my favorite. One thing that separates Howl from the other husbandos on my list is the fact that he's not really a manly man. In fact, Howl is a bit of a cowardly guy, which in my opinion just makes him cute and even more attractive. 6. Lelouch v Britannia, Code Geass. Okay, some of you might not agree with this pick, as Lelouch isn't really seen as any kind of husbando material in the anime community. However, I beg to differ. Lelouch might have been a self-centered and childish little boy out for revenge in the start of the series, but the way his personality grew in the series was just phenomenal. By the end of the series, Lelouch became a true hero who united this entire world and brought true peace. In the new movie of Code Geass, we saw how Lelouch has become a man now, and he even ends up indirectly confessing his love for C2. While this boy's beautiful and charming personality already makes him a catch, we also can't ignore his bewitching looks. There was a time when this demon butler used to be the #1 husbando that every anime fan drooled over. While he has lost some of his hype now, I believe that Sebastian still deserves the 5th spot on my list. He's a handsome and powerful demon with a captivating personality. His dreamy red eyes alone should be able to make you fall in love with him. But if that isn't enough, then you should just see our man flawlessly working as Ciel's butler. He carries out each and every one of Ciel's wishes and always makes sure that his master is happy. This submissive nature makes him even more more appealing for all of the fangirls and fanboys out there.
いいえ、おっちょこちょいですね。どいてなさい。
4.
私の名は太宰。太宰治だ。
Okay, I can't really explain why all of us are so attracted to Osamu Dazai, but something about his personality just seems to captivate each and every one of us. He's a former criminal who is now working as a detective. Osamu has a very quirky and fun personality, and he's also extremely attractive. Overall, he is a very mysterious person, and his true intentions always seem vague. He seems a bit lazy and unproductive from afar, but in reality, Dazai is a pretty capable person, and he is able to achieve almost anything. Oh, and this handsome young man has a very strange wish. He wants to commit a double suicide with a beautiful girl for some reason.
また受水自殺ですか。いや、一人で自殺なんてもう古いよ、淳君。私は確信した。やはり死ぬなら美人との心中に限る。
3.
これが呪術師最強。生き物としての格が違う。
Gojo Satoru. At first, we all just called him the new Kakashi Hatake. I mean, just look at him. The same silver hair, and he's also using a piece of clothing to hide half of his face for some reason. However, Gojo is a completely different person, and I've personally taken a liking to this charismatic and charming character. I know we talk about beautiful eyes a lot when it comes to anime characters. However, you'll just have to believe me when I say that no anime character beats Gojo when it comes to beautiful anime eyes. Also, his quirky and fun personality makes you fall in love with him in every single episode.
いやー、ボロボロだね。2年のみんなに見せやった。
2. Yato. Some anime fans are a sucker for cuteness, while some take a liking to the type of anime characters that are mysterious and dark. Well, Yato is both.
これで手を打ってやる。再戦はご縁だと決まってんだろうか。
This cute delivery god is one of the best husbandos that you can ever find in the world of anime. Yato has a very fun personality, and his killer looks are also something that we just can't ignore. Yato's ultimate dream is to gather millions of worshippers and have his own shrine. So, our cute little god works very hard every single day and does odd jobs for a single yen in order to gain followers. Oh, and about the mysteriousness in his personality. Well, in the past, our favorite god used to be a badass god of calamity. 1. Levi Ackerman, Attack on Titan. He is the man who made every girl completely forget that the height factor also exists. You all knew I was going to put him at the top of my list. And here he is. The man with the most fanboys and fangirls in the entire world. Levi Ackerman. I know some of you feel like he is an overrated character. And, well, I used to feel the same way. At first, I used to think that Levi's just a shallow and mean character who's getting a little too much attention. However, as I kept on watching Attack on Titan and learned more about his personality, I slowly realized that Levi totally deserves all the hype in the entire world. He's extremely handsome and one of the most well-written characters in the history of anime. So, there you have it, my fellow weebs. This was my list of the top 10 anime husbandos. Do you agree with my picks? Are there any characters that you desperately wanted to see in this list? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you're new. This is Anime Cabin, signing off.